The lights burn white over the canvas, and the air inside the arena hums like a live wire. Every seat is sold, every voice sharpened by anticipation. Because tonight is not just another fight. It's a referendum on promise. Ryan Garcia walks toward the ring carrying more than gloves on his hands. He carries fame he hasn't fully claimed yet, expectations he didn't ask for, and questions he hasn't answered. Social media made him visible. Speed made him dangerous. But respect? Respect still has to be earned under the lights. Across the ring stands Carlos Morales, a fighter cut from a different cloth. No viral hype, no glossy narrative. Just rounds logged, scars earned, and the quiet confidence of a man who's never been stopped. This is youth versus survival. Speed versus savvy, ambition versus endurance. The referee pulls them in, belt line checked, instructions repeated like a ritual, older than both men. Protect yourselves at all times. They touch gloves, not as friends, but as professionals about to test each other's limits. Garcia wants more than a win. He wants validation, wants to prove that boxing isn't just something he does well, but something he belongs to. Morales wants to remind the world that prospects don't grow unless veterans water them with resistance. The bell rings, and the noise swells, somewhere between cheers and doubt. This fight begins its slow transformation from scheduled bout to earned story. From the opening seconds, Ryan Garcia announces his presence with speed that snaps the crowd to attention. Quick jabs, sudden bursts, punches that arrive before the eyes fully register the movement. His feet glide, his hands fire, and for brief moments, it looks like the night might unfold exactly as planned. But Carlos Morales doesn't panic. He reads, he watches, he absorbs. Where Garcia flashes, Morales calculates. A counter right sneaks through. Another follows. Nothing dramatic yet, but meaningful. These are the kinds of punches that don't shake the body, they shake assumptions. Garcia wants to fight inside, wants to prove toughness. But Morales refuses to give him rhythm. He disrupts with timing, forces Garcia to reset, to think. The crowd reacts to every exchange, but underneath the cheers, there's a murmur, the realization that this won't be easy. Morales establishes his jab, not fast, but educated, touching Garcia just enough to keep him honest. Garcia responds with flurries, fast combinations that end with a left hook upstairs, the signature shot everyone came to see. Still, Morales stays upright, unfazed, reminding everyone why he's never been stopped. These rounds aren't about dominance, they're about discovery. Garcia is learning what it feels like when speed alone doesn't solve every problem. Morales is confirming what he already knows, that patience can slow even the quickest hands. The fight settles into a tense rhythm, not explosive yet, but simmering, the kind of early chess match that promises violence later. As the rounds stack up, the pace thickens. Sweat darkens the canvas beneath their feet, and the breathing grows heavier. Garcia still flashes brilliance, double jabs into sharp left hooks, quick right hands that snap Morales' head back. But the openings aren't as clean now. Morales has found his timing. He starts pushing forward, not recklessly, but deliberately, pressing Garcia toward the ropes, testing his comfort under pressure. A counter lands clean, then another. The crowd reacts louder, sensing something changing. Garcia's face shows the marks of resistance, a hint of blood, a crease where punches have found their target. And strangely, it seems to wake him up. He fires back with urgency, combinations flowing more freely now, upstairs and downstairs, trying to reassert control. But Morales refuses to fade. He answers with body shots, subtle but draining, the kind that don't make highlight reels, but steal rounds. This is where the fight grows teeth. Garcia is no longer just performing, he's adapting. Morales is no longer surviving, he's competing for momentum. Every exchange carries weight now. Corners shout instructions. The referee works overtime to keep it clean, and the crowd hangs on every punch. These middle rounds become the heart of the fight, where promise meets pressure, where both men realize this is no longer about looking good, but about lasting. Then it happens, the moment that changes the temperature of the entire building. Morales lands a heavy left hook, and for a split second, Ryan Garcia's legs betray him. A visible buckle, a gasp from the crowd. This is unfamiliar territory. Garcia has never been tested like this, never been forced to answer this kind of question in public. Morales senses it immediately and steps forward, hands loosening, confidence rising. He lets his punches go, and suddenly Garcia is backing up, guard tight, eyes sharp but cautious. The crowd shifts from celebration to suspense. Every Garcia fan feels their chest tighten. Every Morales supporter leans forward. Garcia fires back, quick counters, desperate bursts, trying to reclaim space, trying to remind himself who he is. But Morales is there, touching him, making him work, forcing him to think under fire. The exchanges grow messy, emotional, real. This isn't scripted dominance anymore. This is boxing stripped down to nerve and endurance. Garcia survives the round, but he doesn't escape it unchanged. He walks back to his corner breathing heavier, eyes focused, mind racing. The lesson is clear. Talent is not immunity. And for the first time, the future star is being asked to grow in real time. As the fight moves into the later rounds, fatigue creeps in like an uninvited guest. Garcia's speed is still there, but it flashes instead of flows. Morales' pressure remains steady, relentless, fueled by the belief that this fight might still be there for the taking. Body shots land, jabs snap, clinches slow the action as both men try to steal moments of rest. Garcia's corner urges him to jab, to reset, to be disciplined. Morales' corner calls for urgency, reminding him that the scorecards may not be kind. The crowd senses the tension now. No knockdowns, no clear runaway winner, just two fighters grinding against time. Morales closes distance, throwing with intent, knowing he needs something big. Garcia answers with counters, trying to box his way back into control, but every exchange costs him energy. The blood on Morales' face, the marks on Garcia's, they tell the story better than words. This is no longer about hype or reputation. This is about who can endure discomfort longer. Each round feels like a negotiation with exhaustion, and neither man is willing to fold. Round 10 arrives like a verdict, waiting to be written. 3 minutes. That's all that remains. Morales comes forward with purpose, throwing straight rights, left hooks, anything that might crack the door. Garcia responds, rallying, digging deep, firing back with sharp counters and flashes of his old speed. The crowd is on its feet now, fully invested, fully divided. Every punch draws a reaction. Every missed shot draws a groan. Garcia backs up, then fires. Morales presses, then pauses, searching for one last opening. Both men are tired. Both men are proud. This is the purest form of boxing, stripped of theatrics, reduced to will. Morales knows he likely needs a knockout. Garcia knows he needs to survive, to finish strong, to show he belongs here. The clock ticks down. 30 seconds. 10. They exchange one last time, neither willing to concede ground. The bell rings, sharp and final, cutting through the noise like a blade. It's over. The fighters stand in opposite corners, chests rising and falling, eyes searching for answers. The judges' scorecards are read slowly, deliberately. 1 even, 2 wide for Garcia. Majority decision. Ryan Garcia remains unbeaten. The crowd reacts, Cheers, debate, relief, disappointment, all at once. Morales nods, accepting the outcome with the dignity of a man who knows he pushed a prospect further than expected. Garcia raises his arms, but there's no celebration without reflection. This wasn't domination. This was education. The respect between them is visible, earned the hard way. As the arena begins to empty, the story lingers. Ryan Garcia didn't just win a fight tonight, he survived one. He learned what it feels like to be hurt, to be pressured, to be questioned in real time. Carlos Morales didn't leave with the victory, but he left his mark, proving once again that experience can humble hype. This fight won't be remembered for a knockout or a single punch, but for the moment a young star was forced to grow under fire. In boxing, nights like these shape careers. And for Ryan Garcia, this was one of them.